Today I'm trying to have a quick simul exhibition for the Hart Chess Club. Hart Chess Club is actually the official chess club of the University of Toronto, and the students here are able to join my simul and play with me. So we're accepting the candidates now. Hope it goes well and hope everybody enjoys the simul. Let me just everything on the stream. Meanwhile, people are all joining and hope we have a good simul. So I think everything is ready now. I think everything should be ready for it. But there are still not much people joining. Okay, Tanner is also joining. Tanner is one of the greatest players of the U of T. Actually helping the organization of the team as well in so many events. So full credit to him. So we got 3 people, and I'm gonna of course wait for more people to join and hope we get a more challenging simul with more people. Otherwise I'm gonna decrease my extra time here. So more people are joining here. Yeah, of course I will accept. 4 people. Let's hope even more join. I think 10 people will be better. That will be much more interesting. For now, I will set my extra clock time to 20 minutes. I think for 4 people that's fair. But if more people join, I'm gonna increase my clock extra time for the event. So still, let me just go to Discord and let's see how they're advertising the simul. Okay, I think okay, they advertised that, so that's great. Yeah, waiting for more people to come. Any important messages here? No, I don't think so. So let me put up the music here. Let me put up some music. Let's do it from the computer. The phone is just not working. Let's find some music. I think this is fine for a simul. Okay, we are just ready to start, but still not enough people, I think. 4 people. I expected more, to be honest, but thanks for the follow, really appreciate that. But fortunately I can't see the user on the page. Let me just adjust this one. Let's enable the preview for a moment. Let's put it there. No, that should be better. Let me just so I can see who followed. Sorry I didn't see that because it was blocked by the delete screen. Now I think it's fine. We will have the follower notifications as well. Let's just okay, now it's fine. Okay, we got another one. Great, 5 people. And we got 3 viewers on the stream. we hope the simul goes well and even more people join. So we have TFC FTW. I played him once before. Abumich we have. We have Counter Sparks, which looks a strong player actually. God Chat and Tanner. So these are the 5 people already signed up. Hope more people join as well. The thing about these simuls, which makes it a little bit more difficult, is that when I start, then nobody is able to late join the simul. That's the big problem. So usually try to wait for 9 or 10 more minutes, and then we will start the simul. I think everything is more or less ready. But when they tell me I'm gonna start, because it's organized by Hart, I'm gonna wait until they ask me to do so, and after that I will start the simul. I will try to analyze all the games in detail, and since there are few players, I can dedicate more time to each of the boards and try to give some insights to all the players. Hope this is useful for them and they can actually get some value out of the stream. Let's check the Discord, see whether they ask me to start or not. Maybe they contact me there. Okay. Yeah, I'm also ready whenever they ask me to start. They're actually negotiating the start. I hope more people join, but looks as though yeah, they said that, okay, I will start the simul in 7 minutes, and we'll give 10 minutes to the late people if they want to late join the simul so they can also play. So we exactly give 6 or 7 more minutes to them, and after that we will start. Hope more people join in this remaining time. Let me fix the things in let me just watch a game or something at the same time. Let's see, which game should we watch? I want to fix the dimensions on the stream a little bit. I think it's fine now. I think that the dimensions of the stream is completely fine. So we just disable the preview here. Okay, so that is good. And yeah, let's go to the Hart House Chess Club and the simul. Everything is ready. 5 people are in the simul. Hope more join. We get a better simul here, because more people, of course, the simul makes more sense and it's more entertaining. If 6 people join, I'm gonna increase my extra time to 30 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes is fine. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I think 20 minutes should be fine. Counter Sparks, Abumich, TS. Okay, everybody in the chat has already joined the simul. So I'm gonna wait for 4 or 5 more minutes, and if everybody wants to join, they're more than welcome. But after that, I'm gonna start, not letting the people suffer that much waiting for the start. So currently I think Countersports and Tanner are my main opponents here, which are more dangerous, and I should focus more on their games. The other games, of course, I should focus, but these two games I think that are the games I should spend more time on them and try to play more accurately. So 3 or 4 minutes remaining. I'm gonna start at 7:11 EST time. So thanks Dr. Shackleton for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the stream. How long I've been playing? I'm actually playing since the age of 5, but I should explain about this more because I started at the age of 5. I played professionally till the age of 10 or 12. I was practicing a lot during that ages, and I was the champion of Iran in my age. But after that, from 12 to 17, 19, in the last in the next 7 or 8 years, I didn't practice chess at all, but played in some tournaments to keep my chess alive actually. But my main focus was on my education, and currently it's still the education, the main focus. But I'm also trying to play some chess besides that. But currently I'm not having very serious practice, but I have a little bit of a practice. That's how we should put it. Yeah, thank you very much. Are you also playing on the simul? What is your account if you are doing that? Oh, yeah, because it's the end of the semesters, most of the students are a little bit busy. Yeah. Hope to have you in the future simuls as well, and hope you enjoy. Okay, we will start in 2 minutes. Yeah, good luck to you as well. Hope you do well with your educations as well at the same time. So I think 5 people, 20 minutes extra is fair, and I'm gonna play with the same time control. So I think it's gonna take like 40-50 minutes or something, the entire simul. I actually wish to have more people, like 15, 20. That would have been even more fun, but unfortunately not many people joined, and yeah, no problem, but we will try and see whether we can win all the games or not. So we will start in 1 minute. Let's check the Discord for the final time, and after that I'm gonna start. Yeah, nothing special on the Discord. On the Hart House channel maybe. Yeah, in the Hart House they advertise it. There are 73 people online, but they don't want to join probably. So I guess I should start the simul here because it's already. Although I like to have so many people on the simul, but It's already 11 minutes gone, so I will start the simul. We are starting from a boom each here. Let's actually mix up the openings, play different things. Let's play e4 in this board. This board I'm black, I'm gonna go knight f6. Against Tanner I'm white. Let's play knight f3 in this one. This one again d4, let's go knight f6. Against God Chat, let's play d4. So this game I'm getting c4. Let's play the Benko Gambit in this one, but in this one I'm gonna play the Nimzo. So d5 I'm gonna go for the Queen's Gambit. Let's go for the Benko. This one I'm gonna go for b3. Okay, e5 I'm gonna play knight f3 here. Okay, he's gonna go for the Queen's Queen's Gambit decline. I'm gonna play knight f3 here. Wow, b3. b3 is actually I think a line, but usually black plays b4 here, preventing the knight from coming here. Knight f3 I go b6 to play Queen's Indian. Petrov defense, knight f6, I'm gonna take that. In this one I'm gonna play knight c3. Let's play bishop a6 here, hit the pawn. Let's play g6, fianchetto the bishop. Let's go for the Catalan-like structure and bishop b7 here. Let's play bishop b2 here. So I think I've done everything on all the boards, waiting for my opponents. Okay. TFC FTW played queen c2 here. He wants to play some e4 ideas, I think. But let's play d6, just get a nice pawn chain. Okay, d6, good move. Usually when you take on e4, there's queen e2 and knight c6 ideas. So d6 is the best move here. Let's just return. Okay, he plays e4. I'm just gonna castle here. Play very simple chess. Wow, g6. He doesn't want to take the pawn back. That's I think the first mistake that I'm seeing in all the boards. So he's not gonna take the pawn. I'm gonna try and protect it with knight c3 and also develop some pieces. So bishop e2 comes. Let's see what we can play. Okay, he's gonna develop very simply. I'm gonna try and put some pressure like a5, a4, trying to keep the tension here. Maybe that's a good idea. Here, let's just gain the center, develop the pieces, play bishop g2 here maybe even. Yeah, I think bishop g2 is fine. Let's go bishop g5 in this one. Wow! He's attacking me. This is a bold attempt, so let's see how we can stop this. Let's play a simple h5 maybe to protect against everything here. So maybe e5 here, let's see. e5 takes, rook e8. Pinning the pawn, so I go bishop e2. Yeah, I think this works because e5 takes, rook e8. I go bishop e2, and if he takes on e5, oh no, I don't have. Yeah, that this works. Wow, what a calculation. Let's see whether it happens or not. e5 takes, rook e8. I'm gonna go bishop e2, and if he takes, I'm gonna take here. He has to take the queen first. I'm gonna take back rook e5. Rook d8, rook e8, I'm going to take on f6 and that should be a good idea for me. Oh, a4 really. He wants to block everything and try to attack on this side of the board. So I'm going to take that to create a weakness there. Let's take. So queen a4, I think it's one of the main lines against this. Usually I go, I think, bishop b7 here and play c5. Rook a3 makes sense, but now this b4 is a good hold for the knight to jump in. Okay, h6 usually is a good idea against these kinds of setups, but the problem is that I take this, and if he takes, I'm going to take his bishop, so that's kind of a problem. So let's go c5. So Tanner played g6 here. He wants to play bishop g7 and c5. Usually c5, d4 is a little bit annoying, gaining a lot of space on this side of the board, so I'm going to prevent that by playing c4 here. So bishop f6, I can take a pawn here, but let's just trade off pieces, develop, castle, play a very safe game here. So this guy is playing very good though. This guy is putting me under some pressure. But knight b4 takes. I think I can vacate the c5 square for the knight and open up the bishop as well. So I think I will play this. Just gonna trade because I'm piece up. Take with a c pawn. Play bishop c4. Okay, he now takes on c4. I actually really like to go knight e5 to take back with a knight. I think this bishop is going to become very strong indeed here. Okay, he's just going to trade some pieces, which is actually not good practically. But when you're actually down in material, you need to keep material on the board so you can create some problems in a practical point of view for your opponent and actually make him go wrong somehow. So I'm gonna go in with this maneuver, put the knight on c5, maybe bishop on c3, try to activate all the pieces. It's just castle here. Okay, c6 has been played, very solid approach. Let's go with the double fianchetto here. Castle, I'm gonna take on d4. Let's just trade here because ooh, wow. So we are up for a fight here. We are up for a fight in this one. He's just going all in, try to beat me, try to checkmate me. So this is a difficult board now. So if I take, he takes with a bishop, I go knight c5, takes h5, and then queen g4 looks good to me. Takes queen g6, and I think that should be fine for me. Just take, and just go knight c5, just develop, just take that. He's actually playing very fast as well, keeping all his time on the clock. Maybe he wants h5 or something, but the thing is that, oh, b4, interesting move. Doesn't want to capture the pawn immediately. Can I exploit this somehow or not? Let me see. a5 maybe takes rook a5. This is actually a serious game. The highest rated player in Rapid is Counterspark, so I need to pay more attention to this game. Hey, maybe a5, b5. Then bishop c5 maybe, but I think I'm gonna give up this pawn. Maybe e4 is a good decision. But let's play a5, try to challenge him a little bit. Let's just castle in this one. This is a very safe and solid game at the moment, but these games are more fighting. Bishop c3 is an option. Push takes b3, knight b3. I think I don't have anything in this. So maybe queen g4, rook g1, queen f4, and then go a4. I think we should activate the queen first. That's a good idea to put the queen on f4. This guy is just trying to trade everything, which of course I'm gonna take it. Let's take the pawn back. Okay, d5 has been played. It actually prevents the knight from coming to c6, which is a little bit annoying, but the thing I like about this is that I might in the future plant a knight on c5, which is looking promising. Maybe d5 here, takes, knight here, knight c5. Maybe bishop c5 as well. Bishop c5, bishop b2. Can I... What can we do here? I'm actually not really liking my position, to be honest. But because d6 and d5 weaken this c6 square, which can be annoying in the future because the pawn on b5 actually supports that. So let's think a little bit, see what can we do here. Maybe actually reinforcing the queen first to c7. Let him take the pawn. Let's just take the pawn here. So knight g5 has been played. He's again going all in, trying to checkmate me. But now bishop c3 looks an interesting option to me because the king is in the middle. You say the father is in the middle, and you actually can exploit this. I think bishop c3 looks a fine move to me. He wants some back rank ideas. For example, if I go knight b4 here, I'm going to get mated, so of course I'm not going to do that. Let's go h4. Bishop g4 has been played, very understandable move. Let's go d4 here. Let's go rook d7, hit the pawn. Knight b6 hitting the knight, and I'm going to return the knight to e5. I think white has a good edge here. The bishop on g2 is very strong, and also the space advantage can be annoying for black. So king f1 has been played, very understandable, getting out of the pin. But now I think I can take this, and after take I can take on b3, and then I will have two very strong pass pawns on the a and b files, so that should be a good idea for me. g5 has been played. I'm just going to take the free pawn here, take the juicer, check, And maybe knight e4, knight c5, maybe d6, knight d7, knight c5 here in the future. So the king goes back to g1. Very understandable move. Now it's time to develop my pieces maybe. But where to develop them? That's the big question. Maybe there's another idea I can think of, which is going h5, h4. I'm trying to exploit this king, which is not protected by the knight. That actually challenges my opponent more. I think I go h5, it's more interesting. Let's just take the pawn, go king h2. I think I made all the moves in all 5 boards, but still yet to finish any of them. Wow, c5 has been played, trying to challenge the center here, which is a good decision. Usually in these Catalan positions, is that a follow? Is that new follow to the channel? Thanks, special Serial for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Are you also playing in the simul or not? So c5 has been played, trying to challenge the pawn on d4. Very good decision by him. I really like it. Although the knight and pawn and the bishop are a little bit passive there, but c5 is a good freeing move here in this position. Maybe I go bishop e3, but he has knight. No, he doesn't have knight c4, but he can go knight d5. How to protect this pawn? That's the big question. Maybe I go back and take with a knight. That's a good decision, I think. Yeah, I think I will just go for this return and take with a knight. So here I just take another pawn. Knight a6 has been played. Understandable move. Usually the maneuvers go like this: knight c7, e6. But yeah, it's a very solid position for both sides. Very positional affair. I'm actually experienced in these kinds of positions, so I'm optimistic about that game. f4 takes f5. I think I should start pushing this pawn, which actually makes more sense here. So queen e1 has been played in this game. The very brave guy, TFC FT, I really like this game. He was very brave, going for the kill right from the very start, and he actually challenged me with this style of play. Let's see what he can get at the end. I think I just put the knight here to open up the pawns. Maybe knight c5 as well. Knight c5, knight is very safe on c5. I really like it. So I think I go knight c5 for a moment. Let's just push the f pawn. And now in this position, knight e5 is an idea. I think knight e5 is a good idea here actually. But just goes back and yeah, let me just keep it for a moment. Maybe play a3 or something, or maybe rook c1. Rook c1 looks a fine move here to me. Can't be incorrect. These are the moves that cannot be incorrect anyway. Let's just give a check. King here, 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 here. Yeah. How to win this game? That's the big question. It's getting difficult for me to win this game. So let's just go. I don't know. Let's just give up this pawn. Who cares? f3 has been played. Again, he keeps on challenging me, keeping on causing me some problems. And he's going to bring the other rook as well, which actually makes it very difficult for me. I'm going to try and, although it makes the queen passive, I'm going to use the queen for defensive purposes now. Block the king side and then try to expand the pawns on the queen side. Let's push the a pawn. It's a pass pawn. We should push it. So h4 has been played, trying to block this side of the board, which completely makes sense in this position. I'm gonna develop the bishop and push, takes, and we are done in all 5 boards. So we need to wait here a little bit. Rook f2 has been played, hitting the pawn on b2. Let me just protect and start pushing the a pawn again like this. This is the plan, and you're actually very close to victory in this board. So e3 has been played, which I really don't like this move, to be honest. Actually weakens these light squares so much. If there was a light squared bishop still in the game, it was GG, but now it's more difficult. Maybe g5 is a good idea in the future. Go for example knight g4, g5, h4 ideas. That might be interesting. but still not so clear how I'm gonna attack here. Maybe g5 takes h4, takes hg3. No, this is too much. This is too much to give up so much material here. I don't want to do that. I'm a calm player usually. So d5 is another option which now I really like. I think I might go d5, try to complete the development and bring this knight into the game as well. So I think I go d5 here. Just, okay, he wants to take this one. I'm going to play g3 to protect. So now he goes queen e3, but there's no attacks here. The queen has just blocked everything. So knight is also having a very good grip on the position. So I go just b3. Bishop b4 has been played, trying to take this knight, but I'm of course happy if he wants to give up his bishop here. I'm going to castle here. Rook g2 has been played. Still, I don't see any big threats here. Not so easy to open it up. I'm going to start pushing the pawns here and just take with the knight on d5. Just king g1. So knight e4 has been played in this one. What's the plan? If I take, and then maybe I just go e3, try to consolidate the position. I don't want to go into hand-to-hand fight at the moment. Just play a very solid game. And usually when I play solid games in these kinds of knight f3, b3, g3 structures, because I'm experienced in them, usually the opponents make some strategical mistakes and give me an advantage. You don't need to rush and try to find something concrete to get some advantage. Maybe just castle here. I'm starting to dislike my position though in this one. Just take, get the bishop here, let's push. So knight h3 has been played. He's gonna try and bring the rook to g5, but he's just very slow. The pawns are just rolling home here. Let's just play a3 and just activate the king. So knight b4 has been played, hitting the pawn, and knight d3 coming. So this is kind of a problem now. In this game, I'm now facing some problems. I actually misplayed this. I missed the knight b4 idea here. And I think I'm worse in this position. One idea though is to give up a pawn and then take on a7. I think that should work. I think queen e2 should work for me. Yeah, queen e2 I think I will go, and then rook a1. So knight f4 has been played, trying to open up this side of the board. Well, let's see. This is a critical position now. I can go queen h6 and then h5. I go b2, and if he takes, I'm just going to take on h1, and that's going to be the end of the game. So if he does not take, I'm just going to keep pushing the pawn. So I think I just go queen h6, pin the knight for a moment. So this guy goes knight d5, hitting my pawn on c3. And I'm actually going to develop the queen to b3, protect the pawn, and bring the rook to d1 maybe in the future. So h5 has been played as explained. Maybe even go a2 here. Just... yeah, I think just a2 should be fine here. But this is a game I need to be a little bit careful. Let's just activate the king in this one. So e4 has been played. I'm going to return e5. Let's just drop the knight back to f6 for a moment. In this game, bishop here is a good idea, but... oh, bishop here just takes. What am I saying? Bishop here, hit the rook and play rook a c1, rook fd1. I think that should be an optimal square for all the pieces. So he goes king f2. I actually can go... let me just play it very simple maybe. Queen f4 takes, check here takes, and king f4 I just queen and I will win. Yeah, I think that should be the easiest way to victory. Yeah, I think that should be winning more easier. Just take the rook, free rook, thank you very much for making it easy. And now knight g4 comes, hitting the pawn on e5. And now the pawn on c3 is a little bit weak. I'm going to play rook a c1 here. The problem is the bishop on c8, which actually really bothers my opponent. Let's just play rook b7, a7, a8 queen, and that will be the end of the game. Let's go rook a1 in this one. Just check and win the queen. So knight b4 has been played. I'm gonna take the pawn on a7. There's queen b6, but I might go rook a1 as well. But I need to be a little bit careful in that game. This is the most dangerous game for me now. So knight c6 has been played in this one, trying to open up the bishop, protect the pawn. But the problem with knight c6 is that I think I can take and go queen a6 and threaten b5 to win this. Maybe even I don't take, but actually very annoying the knight here. I really like to take it. I think I can actually take and go queen here, rook fc8, try to win the pawn there. I think that's the best idea. And now I think I just queen the pawn here. Yeah, I just queen the pawn, that should be fine. So I go queen c7, hit the pawn on e5, and wow, knight c4. This game is also getting interesting. So he attacks the bishop. He played a very good game, I think, up to now. Godchat is playing a very good game against me. Knight here, queen c6. Can I win a knight or something with some tactics? No, I think I can't. Maybe e4 first though. e4 first, kick the knight away. I think that's very important. If he takes, I'm going to take ed5. I think e4 is a good start here. Wow, he doesn't want to take the queen. Really? I'm gonna just return and give a check here. And just take this free piece there. So king e3 has been played. What can we do here? Let me just block everything. Play it very safe. Play g5. So queen f4 has been played here. I can take the free pawn here, I believe. Yeah, I think the free pawn should be good for me. Yeah, let's just take the free pawn. Okay, h6 wants to h7, but I just go f6, king h8, and that's going to be completely fine. Let's just trade more pieces. I'm just going to go rook a2 here to trade more pieces. So queen b6 has been played by Tanner. I think this is the toughest game that I have in this simul. Now I want to go rook a4. Very tricky move, threatening something like c5. Start challenging my opponent a little bit. Because I think rook is not doing much on that side of the board. I'm just gonna take this one. So this game I'm pawn up now. Should be winning with correct play. And yeah, thanks for the game as well. I really appreciate that. Was a good game. Okay, how to win this game? I got an extra pawn, which is very good. I really like extra pawns. Prefer it to the positional advantage. Let me just bring the more pieces on play. Let's play rook d8 and rook d3. So knight b6, good move by my opponent. This guy is playing very well. I really like his solid game and lack of mistakes. He's playing a very solid game and actually having a good grip on the position with these knights. He blocked my backward pawn, my isolated pawn, and it's going to be tough for me in this game. Let's see what we can do in this one. Maybe I can give up the bishop here, and maybe I can go here as well. I think I go knight b5 and then e5. I think I should try this. It's more interesting. Okay, he just takes on a2. I'm gonna play king h7, block the passer, and rook d3 might be a good idea here. Double on the d file, start exerting more pressure. The bishop is also combining well on this side of the board. So if the knight moves, I'm going to take on f2 with the bishop. I think this is a very, very good position for black. Just rook d3. Here I just go e5, hit the queen again. So knight a6 has been played. Very good move by Tanner. Actually preventing me from taking his knight on this side of the board. By c5 tricks or something. But how to actually get some advantage in this game? I think I should start playing like... One problem is actually takes, and queen d3, which makes me a little bit concerned. I think I should maybe close the position a little bit. Let's play c5, kick that queen away, and now Now I think I can go knight d6. If he takes the bishop, I take with a queen, and the knight is going to be very strong then. If he takes with a knight, I'm going to take with a bishop, and I will preserve my bishop here, which is very important. So I go knight d6. Knight e4 has been played, which is a smart move. If I take, then f2 is guarded still, which makes it more difficult for me. So maybe I go like... Oh, he's also threatening the bishop, which is a little bit annoying. What to do here? I don't know. That is tough. Rook here. Takes, knight g5. Maybe takes, rook d1, rook f1, takes, queen h1. If the worst comes to worst, I actually can play queen e8, so I'm gonna just go for this, double on the d file and see what's his plans. Wow, I just blundered this. I just blundered the pawn. I'm now, although I have c4, maybe I didn't blunder. Yeah, I think c4 is a very good move here, missed by my pawn, because the bishop is actually pinning the knight, so I can go c4 here. So now that queen c7 is played, the pawn b3 is going to be safe. I'm going to try expanding on the only open file of the position. But first things first, I'm going to kick this bishop away, because the pins here are a little bit annoying. I'm going to play h3 and hit the bishop. We actually won another game on another board. I think that one with black, where my opponent attacked me from the start and I just counter-attacked on the queen side. So bishop e6 has been played. Now I think I can take and go knight d2. These are the strategic mistakes I'm talking about. Now if I take knight d2 and f5, then I really don't like black's structure, and I think white can play very well for the win here. So rook d6 has been played. Can I take? If I take, then the queen is attacked by two pieces. I think I will first take and then take on d6 with a bishop. That's the best idea. So now I go knight d2 hitting the pawn. Just take the rook here in this game. Oh, I blundered maybe. Yeah, I think I blundered in this game, because if I take bishop e2, knight e4, I'm not gonna lose so much material in this one. I'm not gonna lose any material actually, but he's got the bishop here in an open position, which is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna take that and play bishop d6 here. Knight g5 has been played in this one. So what to do here? Maybe how to put pressure. Yeah, I was actually saying previously, bishop f2 is an option, very interesting option. Takes rook d1, goes rook f1. I'm gonna take. Oh, he's got queen f1, which is no, this is not. But wait a minute. Takes rook d1 here, queen c5, queen g2. Sorry, king g2. Well, he's got king h1 as well. Yeah, that looks tough. I'm not going to go into that because I'm actually ahead in material. I'm not going to risk anything, which makes sense actually. Usually when you are up in material, you don't want to go into risky continuations where you might just lose your advantage. Queen d7 just preserves a safe advantage, protects the position, so that makes more sense. So this game is very important now to keep my perfect record in the simul. I can actually take with a rook. Knight e4 is also possible. Bishop e3, queen b2, bishop a4. I think I don't have anything in this, so I'm just going to take with a rook here. So in this one, I'm just going to play rook fd1 here. I'm going to exchange up. I'm going to activate all the pieces, hit the pawn. So bishop d5 has been played. Good move again. My opponent is playing good game in this one. I think rook h4. This bishop is actually defending very well on that side of the board, so maybe I don't know what should I do in this game. Let's go rook h4 and hope for the best. Oh, this is something. This game is also turning into a serious one if I'm not careful. But can I take rook g3, king h1? I think I will take on f2, takes bishop f2, queen f8, king. Sorry, just one more. check here, check. He has to take. I'm gonna take back. Gives a check here, queen g7. And what to do here then? Let me delete the arrows. Oh, I get queen d1 at the end. Wait a minute. Is there bishop a3 or something? Let me see. This is important. So takes here, here, and then he needs to go queen h7, otherwise it's the end of the game. And I go here. If he gives a check, I can just return the bishop, and after that check here takes maybe queen d1. I think that should be the end of the game here. Yeah, just rook g3. So it remains this game, which I'm not actually even better in this one. Actually not even better. But we will try. Let's see what. Wow, this bishop is very strong though. I'm just gonna bring the rook to the other side of the board, and here just take with a rook and just take that. As I said, I'm gonna. Oh, I can actually go queen d1 straight away. That's more like it. That's just GG. Queen d1 straight away. I just missed that. So queen f6 has been played in this game. What can we do here? Maybe queen e3 and hitting the knight. So if I play maybe queen c3 as well. Queen c3 looks very good to me. But no, queen c3 goes knight d7. Oh, but this is just the end of the game. Queen c3, hitting this one, threatening back rank mates as well, and also the knight. So the only thing that I can think of is to play. No, this is not good. Let me see. Queen e3 might be better. I think I just go queen e3. That's more like it. Let's just go queen e3 to knight. For bishop e6, he wants to preserve the bishop pair, which actually makes a lot of sense. Maybe knight c4, trying to activate my knight, actually showing that knight is not a worse piece somehow. Should b4, b5 is another idea, but this pawn b3 is a little bit annoying. I don't know what should I play here. This is a tough game, to be honest. Play knight c4. Okay, this game I just give a check and take the... Let's give a check first, we will see what will happen. This game is heading into a very drawish direction. I don't know what should I do here. Rook b4. Before he might go bishop c3, which is a little bit annoying. I think I just... Oh, I can't even play here because the bishop is guarding. This game is tough. Rook b4. Yeah, Tanner is playing a very good game. He's putting me under pressure. He's got the bishop pair, a very strong bishop pair, and I don't really like my position in this one. So maybe I go knight b6, try to block off this fight. I'm gonna go rook d8 in this one. I think rook d8 should be the end of the game. I don't see any defense to queen f8 there, so just rook d8. The other game he just resigned after knight f2, so these two games just remain. I'm going to take with a b pawn to block off this a file in the future. I might try to use the b file, because the a file is protected by the bishop in this way, so might actually try to put some pressure on this pawn in the future. But it doesn't look so easy. Tanner is doing a very good job here. I don't know how to win this game. It's really tough. h5, a6 is another idea, I think. Maybe I go a5. Need to be careful about these ideas as well. This bishop is very passive. It doesn't do anything in the position. Maybe I just consolidate the position a little bit first, because this one is a little bit vulnerable, and also these lineup for the rook and queen is a little bit vulnerable. So let's go rook c1. So the other guy also resigned, so it only remains this game, which I have a lot of time against Tanner. And I hope I can use this time to win this game. Let's play a5, try to open up the position like this. Also trying to free up this bishop. It's completely blunted by these pawns, but if I soften up this c6 pawn, it might become a strong bishop in the future. Can actually take bishop here, rook c2, and then play a6. I think that's a good idea here. a6 is also coming with bishop, maybe even bishop c6 straight away. Wow. Thanks, Countersparks, for the follow. Really appreciate that. And welcome to the stream. So the thing I'm actually considering here is to take on c6 straight away. Takes a6, and how he's going to defend that. This is tough. I think that might be it. Bishop here. Of course, any other move than bc6, I'm just gonna win a pawn. So bc6, a6. Let me see. bc6, a6. Threatening a7. I don't see any defense to that. Bishop c8 is there though. Wait a minute. Bishop c8 is a great resource against a6. No, it doesn't work because of bishop c8, unfortunately. So how to proceed here? Maybe a6, try to create a passed c pawn, but also doesn't really. Let me just see that once more. Does that really don't work? Bishop c8. a7, bishop e7. Rook a2 takes. No, I'm gonna lose a pawn there. Not good. So maybe I go a6, takes bishop c6. Let's be careful not to lose this pawn. This pawn is not very important, but this pawn is the only thing I can play for win. Let's just play a6. Let's mess things up before he can figure out the things. Just take. I'm gonna try and push the c pawn here. I need to be careful. Bishop here is very strong in these open positions. So rook d1 has been played. Understandable move, but can I just go king g2? King g2 or king h2? This is a big question now. I think I just go king h2. It just looks safer. Getting out of the check there. Just go king h2. Because the rook guards the pawn and I don't need my king there. So rook c1 has been played. He wants to trade, but I take bishop e7 and then just the pawn goes. This looks a good position for me. Bishop e7, a5 push. And how he's gonna stop that? I think this is just winning here. C pawn is just going home. I think that's gonna do the job here. Let's just push first, threaten c7. And actually go knight to a8 as well, but he goes bishop e5. That's a little bit annoying. Let's just keep the knight for a moment. I'm gonna play, yeah, just play bishop a6. Solid pawn up. That's more like it. So I think I should be able to win this one as well. King wants to come. Knight a8. I really like knight a8 now. I'm threatening c7. Wait a minute. Knight a8, I'm threatening c7, c8. So that's the first thing. But how can he prevent that? King e8, c7? No, he can't prevent that. I think knight a8 is just so good. And if something like bishop d5, I can just go c7. And this threat just seems unstoppable. Knight a8 looks a very strong move to me. Just push and threaten c8. King d7, I just c8 queen, and that will be the end of the game. So bishop d7 has been played. I can actually queen and go for the win. Oh, I was blundering for a moment, but I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is a little bit unclear at the moment for me. Takes, king d8. And after bishop goes back like bishop c5, how I'm gonna save this knight? This is kind of still not so clear. But I can go bishop. Yeah, bishop b5 looks the most devastating line. Bishop b5 threatening the queen. And if he takes, I'm gonna take back and take. Yeah, that should be the end of the game. Bishop b5 looks the best line here for me. Yeah, this should be easily winning. I'm just going to take the check, take the piece, and just drop the knight back. That should be an easy win. Yep, we're already there. Thank you very much, everyone, for the simul. All the games were great. I really enjoyed all of them. The last one was, of course, the most difficult one. So finally, let's go to analyze the games a little bit. Let's start with this game against Countersparks. Let's see whether we had so many mistakes or not. Yeah, let's just check with the engine. This game, it was a fine game, but as I said on the stream, if you remember, I didn't like this e3 move. It's just so weakening. This e3 move just weakens these light squares very much. A move like knight b3 or knight f3. Knight f3 is also, I think, perfectly fine. The engine says knight b3, but knight f3 is also not that bad. But e3, I was actually considering this g5 move, if you remember, on the stream with h4, and I said that I saw this line and I said that okay, it's unclear. Yeah, engine gives -4 here after queen c7, but it's not so clear how you're gonna win this. It's really intuitive. You need to, yeah, of course, when the depth goes high, the evaluation also changes. So I played d5, tried to go for a more solid approach, and the next mistake was this pawn push, actually creating a weakness for me, and also opening up this bishop, which was very important. I'm actually not accepting challenges maybe at the moment, just maybe one challenge after this analysis. So knight c6 actually created a weak pawn here, which he wasn't able to defend, and finally I just penetrated with the pieces, and the high roller coaster. Let's just stretch. Thanks for the stretch, d8 Hada. And yeah, and this was the final piece of calculation here. King h2 was played and he just resigned before I can get back and make the move. So this was the first game. Good game in the queens in the end. So I think the main mistake keeping the position open for me was that e3 move, and actually giving me some help. Yeah, moderation of course is really appreciating the channel, but at the moment there are not many viewers. I actually can handle it very well, but if the viewers grow and the channel needs more moderation, I will actually have some mods in the future, and if you want to, you can be one of them. So this game against Tanner was the most difficult game that I played in this one. Let's just analyze it with the engine. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at these games. The game against Abumich, of course, the first mistake was this g6 move, not taking the pawn back. It gave me a free pawn, and I just played e5 here, win another piece. I think it's just completely winning here for... No, it's not completely winning. There's queen e8 still. I saw rook e8, which was losing, and that was the exact calculation that I made on the stream. So queen e8 was the only way to save it for him, but after h6, it's just a piece down. And the thing is that when you go piece down, you need to keep the pieces on the board. Don't trade everything, because when you trade everything, it's just so easy, and just managed to convert the game very easily by queening this a pawn, and this is not going to work as well. So he resigns in this position. a7, a8, queen is coming. And this game I really liked my opponent's approach. He just went for the kill straight away. He wanted to attack me on that side of the board. The game against Tanner, wow, what a game I played. Actually, it's a very good game for a simul with 3 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, with 20 average, 70 pawn loss. Very good game by me in this one. Really like it. Tanner also played a good game, but actually couldn't. Yeah, e3 was a little bit shaky. I agree. e3 was a little bit shaky by me giving this square and this double attack there. And actually black is completely fine here. And I actually also missed this knight c5 move. It says knight g5 to hit the bishop. Yeah, I also missed that, I understand. But after that I played a very good game. I think for winning this game and all of the games were finished, I could have played my best. And actually the moves that I find here in this ending were just very good. Knight a8 is a very good move, not an easy move to find. And also here, bishop b5 is very, very interesting, just finishing off the game in an instant. What was the blunder? I think bishop d6, the engine says, is the final blunder here. The engine says, yeah, the engine says bishop c5. I thought I'm already winning in this one, but I think just one tempo, bishop c5, then knight goes back, and then bishop d6. And I think this one tempo, one single tempo that the knight spends here, like for example, if I want to go like the same plan, the king just arrives in time to d8 and prevents c7, and the bishop pair is just too strong, and it should be able to hold the draw quite convincingly here. So I think the main blunder was bishop d6, and it was not an easy move to spot. Just provoke the knight back and then go bishop d6. So Tanner played a very good game, and this was not an easy move to find. Like bishop c5 and then bishop d6 is actually a very deep concept here. I also maybe wasn't able to find that. So this game against TFC FTW. I actually don't know a lot in Benko Gambit. I just played a very close game. Yeah, bishop b4 is the first blunder, and because usually bishop b4 is not good because it gives my knight another square on c5, which I actually managed to get a very strong knight there. Look at this knight, it's just so beautiful, controlling everything, and the king is just in the middle, and I started to push the pawns on that side of the board, and although he attacked there, the counterattack was much stronger, and I was able to... And that was actually a nice touch. Queen f4, I think. The engine says play b2, go for the kill, but it's a little bit unclear here. There are so many pieces on the board, so I decided to trade and practically make it more simpler for myself. So I was able to win that one as well. So the game against God Chat, let's analyze this game as well. Against God Chat, actually I suffered a little bit in the opening, to be honest. I actually played a mixture of Catalan and I actually mixed up the opening some. I played a mixture of Catalan and wow, another good game here. Another good game by me. I really like my performance. 2 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, and 16 average cent ball loss. So yeah, I had a good performance in this one. Queen c7. Yeah, I thought that I'm not so good in this position. I think rook a c1 wasn't a good idea for me. Gave him knight c4, actually grip on the position, but the mistake he made was queen c6. He should have gone queen e5 to block me from playing d5. Since after e5 this bishop becomes a monster, and I just... so knight e5 is the eventual blunder, missing the pin. You see the bishop is becoming a monster, and it's just so difficult for black to handle this, and everything just came in. So active pieces, all the rooks on the open file, bishop on the optimal diagonal, while these pieces are still undeveloped, so I was able to simply win this game. So thank you everyone for the games. I hope you enjoy the games and hope I can add some value with the games. And I was also happy with my performance, played some decent games, some games that I even don't play in a non-simul game. So I was happy with the performance. Actually, maybe I should have given more time. Maybe more time in the future simuls. So that was it. Thank you everybody for the support, and hope to see you in the future simuls. Let's just accept this ultra challenge very quickly. I'm gonna win an ultra game, and because this guy challenged me. Is he playing some other game? Okay, he's playing some other game. I'm not gonna, okay. Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks Mr. Morto. Thanks WW League. Yeah, it's an exam. I'm also having an exam. Its due date is in 4 hours, and I need to just go and start working on my exam. Let's see who we can raid. Let's rate St. Louis Chess Club, because St. Louis Chess Club is actually hosting one of my friends, International Master Dorsa Derakshani. She was my close friend in Iran, and we played a lot of games with each other. So I'm gonna rate St. Louis Chess Club. Hope you enjoy her stream, and see you there. Goodbye.
Wait, did I already play through the tutorial?
Did you? I don't know.
Yesterday, yeah, I did, right?
No, you gotta do it on stream.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Call us back when you're ready. But there's another group there. Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, we're playing through the tutorial. Thank you so much, St. Louis Chess Club, for the raid. Hello. We're currently just going to do a sponsor stream for Outriders. It's a brand new game. It's an RPG shooter set in a sci-fi world, and so yeah, do the tutorial.